Okay, well, that's a pretty bad level up right there.
Yes, we did it!
I pray the souls of everyone who fell today can find peace.
Oh, I took a little too much damage. Yeah, none of the people I took has that much defense to begin with. Alright, Mercedes as the MVP, I'll take it. Yeah. What's Mercedes special called? I don't know. I guess I'll check.
I see. Then the regicide of our late King Lambert was orchestrated by none other than you and your accomplices here, Viscount Mateus. What's more, you had the audacity to pin the blame for your crime onto the innocent people of Dusker.
We did what we believed to be right, and we still believe it so. I bear neither shame nor regret for our actions. Our hand was forced, Baron. Pleasure indeed. But we couldn't lie down and allow Lambert to trample over us with his tyrannical policies.
His beloved Eastern lords may have submitted with naught but a whimper, knowing full well that they would always have the favor of the king. But we in the West refuse to play his game. It's as simple as that.
I understand the situation you found yourself in, but I fail to see the righteousness or necessity in the measures you chose. Of course, aspects of Lambert's reign troubled me as well. Yet one can never predict what may lie on the other side of a violent, radical revolution. With that understanding in mind, I decided to obey the late king's wishes. If you took issue with this policy, you should have made a formal protest. Surely a dialogue is a more preferable outcome to cold-blooded murder.
Any protest we made would never have drowned out the chorus of his blind devotees.
Wrong. His Majesty would have listened had you only explained your troubles. I'm sure of it. Instead, you cast aside your duties as his retainers, crawled into a fetid bed with the Empire, and ended his life like the base cowards you are. Well, the time has come to face judgment for your sins.
My. Do you really think yourself so different from them, dear Baron?
Cornelia, you scheming wretch.
Judgment for your sins? Do you think this is one of that decrepit church's tired old parables? Sorry, but you're part of this now, trapped here like the rest of us. So be a good little boy and do your part in sowing chaos in Vargas and the rest of Folkland while you're at it.
Alright. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get to this fight. Increase their support points, huh? Okay. Give me Bernetta and myself here? There we go. Alright, return to the camp. Probably shouldn't have done the Bernetta one, but you know, I wasn't thinking clearly. Alright. We have less than 20 minutes. There's no way we can get through this fight. So we're gonna do some things at the camp and maybe get the formation ready and save the game and come back next time.
Dorothea! Dorothea! Hello, Flame. What's got you in such a frenzy? Is it true that you were a diva in Enbar? And that you were praised as having a mystical voice? I hope I'm more than just my voice, but that's all essentially true, yes. Then I would beg a boon of you. Would you give me a singing lesson?
Of course. But where is this coming from?
Well, you see, sometimes the soldiers all break out into song.
the horse guy? That song?
Myself wanting to join in. Their voices hold such grand aplomb. But the only songs I know are dreadfully old. So, I had hoped that you might instruct me as to the popular songs of modern soldiers.
Is that so? Well, I'd be more than happy to help. In recent years, a new musical style has come into fashion, one involving challenging songs with many overlapping parts. Why don't we start with a little vocal warm-up? Repeat after me.
Certainly, Professor Dorothea.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
I don't think that's right.
My, I feel as if I have become quite good at singing.
For you?
The power of song is certainly remarkable. It is as if I have been revitalized from the very core of my being.
I agree. Songs can be very empowering indeed. In fact, I recently heard an old tale about how a song once ended a war.
Truly? I have never heard this tale. Would you mind regaling me with it?
Sadly, I don't know much more beyond that. I'll do some digging, but the person I heard it from wasn't too familiar with the story. Try not to get your hopes up, okay?
Oh, I see. Perhaps my brother might.
Hmm?
Oh, it is nothing. Since you will be looking into it, I shall do a bit of digging as well. If I learn anything, I will be certain to tell you.
Alright. We're done with all of the supports. Let's go sell the weapons we don't need. Spend these training and activity points.
Welcome.
And probably we'll just end the stream there. Quality material, resistance factor, we don't need those. Blessed Lance. Sure, take those. Why do I have so many bolts? Alright, so all of these.
Come back soon.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Let me see, how are your supports doing? We are fine with support on everyone. The Doom and Dimitri are almost done with theirs. Alright, Annette's mastered her attack. War Strike. That might be good. I'm pretty sure the Doom and the Dimitri are done. Are you done with the Doom? No, you're not. You'll need like one more. Okay.
Time to work you into shape.
Annette, get the, you know what? Yeah, get the Wyvern Lord class. Why not?
I can work with this. There. Are we done now?
I got it perfect.
Training
There we go. Dimitri and the Doom got their... No, wait. It's Mercedes and Ingrid. Oh, is the Doom and Dimitri locked? No, they're just not done yet. Okay. Hold on. Mercedes and Ingrid. Is that your final one? No. Okay, you have one more. Alright.
Time to work you into shape.
There. Are we done now?
Training can be with proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay, so you guys are locked, but you guys are done. Perfect. Okay, good.
Here to make yourself useful?
I'm done. Am I done with Felix? Or is it like so close that's basically
Do our fair
impossible to tell? Am I done with my support? I'm done with my support with Felix. Honestly, it doesn't matter because I don't care about my support with any of these characters. Yeah, just do Dimitri and Felix. Why not?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Stuck with you again? Fine, let's get this over with.
Indeed. We should finish this quickly for both of our sakes.
Perfect. Let's go! Called it.
What do you expect? That was child's play.
And yet, no. We can leave it at that. I appreciate the help today, Felix.
We all must do our
Alright,
fair
do we get anything here? We got Dimitri and Felix. Let's go. We got Mercedes and Ingrid. Alright.
Here to make yourself useful?
The Doom, do you have anyone? Do you have anything with Ash, Sylvain, Bernadetta, Happy, Flame?
We all
Do you have any support with these guys? You don't have anything with Ash. Okay, so the Doom one, Sylvain should work.
Here to make yourself useful?
Yeah, there we go.
Counting on you both.
Yes, I'm ready. Alright, let's give it our best.
Another perfect? Let's go.
We all must do our fair share.
Alright, we have about 10 minutes left onto this stream. Let's just watch all of these supports and when we come back next time we'll just jump right into the mission.
Hey, Dale. It looked like you were having some trouble out there during training today. All good?
It is not uncommon. Many soldiers do not think highly of me.
Why is that?
As you know, I am from Dusker. Relations with my home have improved now that His Majesty has taken the throne, but many still hold misgivings about fighting beside someone like me.
Question the soldier of their trust.
Really? I don't see why.
The tragedy of Dusker shook the entire kingdom to its core. And now I am among the Royal Guard, an honor often reserved for the children of nobles. As I am neither noble nor knight, many are displeased at my position.
Yeah, that kind of stuff always makes people jealous. I've got tons of rumors flying around about me, too. Not that I blame them. I was just a regular merc, plucked off the street and into the officers' academy just because I happened to bump into Dimitri. All of it was a lucky break, if you ask me. Kinda naturally to get under people's skin.
True. We are both here due to happenstance involving His Majesty. It is in the nobility's instinct to resent us for claiming their rightful roles. Missing out due to sheer luck is cruel indeed.
I'm sure Dimitri's got his hands full balancing it all, too. One wrong move, and we could be faced with a full-on rebellion. You know, I think there's an easy way to solve this. We just have to prove we're both capable leaders, that we deserve people's support. It's like I said before, as long as we get results, trust and respect will follow. Even the biggest skeptics will have to throw their weight behind us if we can show we have what it takes.
Something you learned as a mercenary.
Yeah. There was this thief we had in our company, real shady guy. Nobody trusted him. But he did his work just as well as anyone else. And before long, everyone had pretty much warmed up to him. After a year or so, even I was joking around with him like he was an old friend.
He won your trust.
Of course, we didn't know for sure he wouldn't just run off with all our stuff one night. But that's why people like you are so valuable. You know, people who keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
I see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off.
No, I appreciate it. I will try to follow your advice.
Alright. Dimitri and Felix.
How long are you going to keep staring blankly like an idiot? You should eat.
You're right. My apologies.
Let me guess, you're in a tizzy about how best to make use of the Church's forces. Or maybe you're just worried about how our forces will survive the winter. Well, knock it off. A good leader knows when to let their vassals do the worrying for them.
Is that why you left your uncle in charge of House Fraldarius?
Yes. Though I've been returning to the territory the moment any issues arise with his governance.
And your mother? Is she in good health? I imagine it's difficult to manage all the family squabbles on her own.
Oh, she's fine. She's good at that sort of thing. I actually think she likes it. I suggest you focus on your own issues for once, instead of worrying about everyone else.
I'm not sure that's possible. Oh, but that does remind me. I hear the Knights wanted to hold a joint training session.
Forget it. You'll never change. I'd tell you to stop brooding so much, but I'd be wasting my breath.
I cannot afford to lose this war, Felix. I must protect the kingdom. I must avenge the fallen. Each day, we draw ever closer to those who pulled the actual strings. I've already punished any who knew of the plan and did nothing, as well as a number of middle-rank conspirators. But it isn't enough. There are still those who must answer for this crime with their lives.
You are a book with one chapter and no end. What will you do
That was pretty funny.
when you actually have this revenge of yours?
I don't know. But if I can quell their grief and their hate, it will be enough. Do you hate me, Felix? After all, I saw Glenn die. I watched it and could do nothing. His end lies on my shoulders.
That's enough. I don't hate you, okay? You weren't responsible for any of that. They didn't die for your sake. They made their own choices of their own free will. Don't be so conceited.
But surely they didn't want to die.
Yet they did so to protect me. Me. I am undeserving of such sacrifice.
I told you to quit brooding and eat. Your food's going to rot if you wait any longer.
Yes, of course.
Alright, he's got issues. We don't have any more time to go Mercedes and Ingrid. When we come back next time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch the Mercedes and Ingrid conversations, support, and then we are going to go finish this chapter. We couldn't finish this chapter today, mostly because we had to do the paralogue. If we didn't do the paralogue, we probably would have finished this chapter. But yeah, as we keep playing the game and more, like the fight leading to the final fight of each chapter is gonna be a lot longer. So we are definitely not gonna be able to finish the entire chapter in one day. All right, either way. We are done for today. If you're watching this on Twitch, for the channel like playthrough. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want. If you want to watch it live on Twitch, I'll leave the channel link down in the description. See you guys all next time. Goodbye.